The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Shawn.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Last day of August, the 31st, 2022, 5:33 right now. Yesterday was a little weird. At the end of our show, there was like a little bit of road rage happening in the parking lot.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So there was a giant truck that was trying to get into like the back end of one of the stores here.
Yeah.
And then there was a taxi in the way.
Yeah.
And this giant truck was having none of it. Yeah. We first brought our attention to it when the loudest horn ever went. And we were like, oh no, somebody's going to hit them. And then it was like, oh no, it's just a road rage incident.
Yeah, it was right in the cul-de-sac corner kind of that we have right here where taxis just hang out all the time. They're waiting to pick up people. And so he was waiting there. The truck pulled up, honked his horn. I don't know, maybe the taxi guy was sleeping. I don't know, on the phone. Whatever it may be, he wasn't moving. And then so instead of the truck guy getting out of his car and be like, hey, I have a delivery to drop off. Can you just move up or move out of the way for 20 minutes and then I can do my delivery and then get out of here? Just like tries to almost rear end him and like lay on the horn and everything.
And then gets out and yells. And like, I did not realize how thin our windows are. Or perhaps this man was just that loud. Yeah. But he was yelling, waving his fist, middle fingers going everywhere. I was like, wow, I don't know how short on time you are this morning, but I still don't feel like this is necessary.
Yeah, he was just having a bad day, but I gotta say it was great entertainment for us up here. Do you know if dogs can see color or not, or is it just all like a blank slate kind of thing?
I think they're colorblind, Shawn.
Well, that's what the world thought as well, Steph, okay?
Please tell me good news.
But I got good news for you. Okay. So, people did think dogs could only see like black, white, gray, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But some research in 2013 that's apparently been buried, but is getting redug up here, is saying that dogs, they have two types of cones, is what they labeled it, in their eyes, and they can kind of distinguish blues and yellows.
Aww.
And so they can't see all colors, is what the study said, but reds and greens are likely kind of a brownish hue to dogs. Purple might be like a bluish brown, and orange might be a yellowish brown, which I think is very cool. But blues and yellows, they got some color in their life.
Okay. And kind of cool that it's not just all black and white, that they can see brown, too. Like, I didn't know it was brown was not. I remember when I found out dogs were colorblind, I had a dog, her name was Sugar, and I was like, went to my dad just so upset. I was like, Dad, do you think Sugar is sad that she can't see colors? My dad had to try and really explain it to me that, like, she doesn't know any different. She doesn't know she can't see colors. And I'm like, are you sure?
So if you want to spice up your dog's life, it sounds like blues, yellows, reds, greens, purples, and oranges kind of give them a different sense of what's going on, not just like kind of the same old shade every now and then.
I think we got to start accessorizing the dogs.
I think so.
A yellow life jacket, some blue boots, maybe a red collar.
Yes, throw some color on the dog.
I drive a really old Honda Element, and I love it. Like, I just think it's great, but it does have like a few quirks.
It's very unique, too. You don't see a lot of them.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a toaster. It's happily driving down the road. It's not very aerodynamic. It also doesn't like to sit for a while. So basically, it's very happy if you drive it every day. But if you go on holidays for a week and you come back and expect to be able to leave your driveway immediately, it wants a boost first.
Okay, my mind went to idling, but you mean just like not being driven for a while.
Yeah, it's just like, excuse me, I would like another car to help me start.
Instead of house sitting, you have someone car sitting, just taking it around the block every day.
Yeah, could you come and start my car for me? So I've been driving my husband's truck the last couple of days to work, and finally last night I was like, I hate that thing. Give me back my Element.
Yeah.
And so we boosted it at like 10 p.m. last night.
Pardon me?
I know.
Well, go to bed.
It was pitch black out as well, by the way.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Of course, it's 10 at night.
And it's the end of summer. So then my husband said, like, do you want to go for a drive, or do you want to just set an alarm to remember to come out in 10 minutes and turn it off? And I was like, oh, let's just drive around the block. Well, like Greg Wire is kind of a maze.
It is.
I know how to get to my house and I know how to get out of my house. But I don't really like venture around anywhere else.
Through the veins of the area.
Yeah. And when I do go for a walk, there's a lot of like green spaces in between. So I certainly can't drive my car through there. So I have no idea.
Tonight you could maybe drive your car through there.
Perhaps. But last night, I'm just like, all right, turn around this corner, go around this way, because I'm just driving my car and wasting gas to charge the battery. And I absolutely got lost.
It's not a bad thing if you needed to drive around for a little bit.
This was on the way home. I was like, this has been a while. I'm good to go. And I also, like, there's this Greg Wire Happenings group where people will post and say,
sketchy white truck passing by 7 times.
Exactly. And I was like, we're going to be in there. We're going to be the Honda Element gone slowly, ambling down the road, past my house twice. Because I did. I went in a complete circle and I was like, I've seen this orange truck before. I've seen these twinkly lights before. I'm like, okay, I think I turned right last time. So let's turn left and see if it takes me home.
So I'm guessing when you got home, you didn't go to bed. You refreshed Greg Wire's Happening for 2 hours just to see if anyone was reporting. You know?
I did. And then I got gas on the way here. I have been looking for something for 7 years, and I finally found it the other day.
Congratulations. What was it? Where'd you find it?
Thank you. I found it on my parents' couch in Ontario.
Oh, on the couch.
And it was a box of Christmas decorations.
Is it? Okay. Is this like a couch in the living room? That's just like, they just had a box there sitting for 7 years. Like, oh, I thought you were coming back for it.
And every time I've been home, I've never noticed it. I've just been like, this box has been sitting on the couch.
Or is it like a dusty couch in the basement in the storage room kind of couch?
It was like they cleaned out their storage room to install a new deep freeze and had all of their stuff out on the couch to reorganize and put back.
Okay.
And I was like, there is a box of Christmas ornaments that I've been looking for since I moved to Fort McMurray. Like, literally, I don't know how it ended up at their house, but I thought it was in my old landlord's garage.
Yeah.
We lived there for 2 years when we first got here. I can't tell you how many times I have gone to his garage over the last 7 years and been like, it's a box that's orange. It looks like this. And he's like, I've never seen it.
You're like, let me see your tree. You're using my Christmas ornament.
And the box is literally labeled all our sentimental Christmas decorations.
Wow.
Like, it's such a small box of like our first Christmas together.
Yeah.
There's an ornament that has like some of my wedding bouquet in it and stuff like that. Like, it would not mean anything to anyone else but me. And I was like, Mom, like, I've been looking for this box for forever. And she's like, oh yeah, I kept forgetting to tell you it was here. I've known all along. I was like, for 7 years you've forgotten to tell me?
Not one message either. It's not like, hey, we'll send this over to you, or hey, we found this box, or did you need this?
And I went home last Christmas. I was even there at Christmas time when the boxes would have come out, and she would have been like, nope, that's not mine. Not putting it on my tree. I'll just leave it. Mom!
Oh, incredible. I'm a chronic napper. I think people know that. Every day I lie down and catch up on my sleep.
Every day I lie down. I just do it.
Yeah, and I do it well. I'm very good at sleeping. I don't know if I should brag about that, but I can sleep wherever I want to be.
Yeah, I feel like you should almost wash your sheets twice as much as everybody else because you spend twice as much time as everyone else in bed.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I'll take that into consideration. Yesterday, my nap betrayed me, though.
Oh.
So I do sleep a lot, and usually I wake up feeling fantastic. But yesterday I woke up, and I just had I still do kind of have like a major kink kind of in like the collarbone, shoulder blade, neck area.
Okay, for such a pro as yourself, how did you manage to sleep incorrectly?
I don't know. Usually it's like the same way. If I'm lying on my side, I usually lie a certain way. If I switch to my back, I'm usually lying a certain way. But I don't know. Maybe my pillows are getting old, and it just like was in a weird spot on my head or neck area. You
know what they say? I mean, if I'm telling you to wash your sheets twice as much, you probably have to replace your pillows twice as often as well.
I might have to look into that. And what I'm thinking about this as well is, remember like 2 months ago when I was like, oh, our benefits got replenished. I'm just going to go treat myself. And I binged a lot on my bennies.
Yeah, you were having like 2 massages a week and going to the chiropractor as well and just making sure you didn't leave any dollar on the table.
I was kind of mangled back then, but not like fully. But now that I have like a major kink, I'm like, I might have to like pay like real dollars for it now.
You used every last cent of your benefits?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, Shawn, to be commended. Like I never use any of my benefits, so thanks for that. But also,
give me some of yours. Transfer them over here.
I don't know if that's allowed. I think we got to get married first for that.
Okay.
I learned a new term the other day, Shawn.
All right.
CQ.
CQ, like the letters?
The letters CQ. Any guesses?
Yeah. Okay. I have a couple that come to mind.
Okay.
The first one, I doubt it's this one. It's a little nerd related, like IT, like computer quality.
Computer quality?
Like abbreviation, CQ, computer quality.
Okay.
No?
It is not, but I appreciate the effort.
All right. The next one, kind of confident in this one. Content quality. I have quality, Q quality, content quality.
I could see that as well, but I feel like that's quality content. Like you would say it QC. All right.
Okay.
Go next.
Yeah, I say that more on like the analytical side of things, like the content quality, and then you graph it kind of thing.
Okay. No, not it.
No. Okay. What about just for like social posts, like oh, you're so CQ, you're a cute queen. You're a cute queen over there.
Cute queen.
No?
No, that's the farthest from the truth.
Okay, my last one here that just came off the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
Core qualities.
Core quality. Oh. Okay.
Qualities is like the only Q word I know is quality, apparently.
What are your CQ?
Is it an abbreviation?
It is an abbreviation, but let's...
Level up your lexicon.
The Q stands for quotient.
I don't even know what that means. You're going to have to level up twice.
Okay, so you know how, first off, let's just tell you that they say that your CQ is more important than your resume, more important than your expertise. And they say it is not your IQ, but your CQ. So not your intelligent quotient, but your cultural quotient.
Whoa, okay.
And so they're basically saying it's the capability to function effectively in a variety of cultural contexts.
Oh.
So say you're in a meeting with people from different cultures and you interrupt everyone.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really acceptable in other cultures. People wait their turn. They're respectful. And so they're saying your cultural quotient, your CQ, is going to allow you to go further in life and get further in business meetings and things like that if you are aware of your surroundings and aware of the people in the room and how their culture works versus just being like, this is where I'm from and this is how we do things, and ignoring the things that are happening.
Oh yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. If you get on everyone's nerves and you don't vibe with the company, like damn, good luck.
Yeah, CQ. You've leveled up your lexicon, Shawn. Good job.
Thank you. First week of school going on right now, whether you're in college at Keanu or maybe in the public or Catholic school division, staggered or not. Either way, school firing back up. And did you have to bring a lunch or did you go home every day way back when you were in elementary, like kind of school, Steph?
I was not blessed to go home every day for lunch. I definitely had to bring one. You?
What did yours usually look like? I lived a block away, so I got to walk home every day. And my mom made me lunch every day.
Aren't you a lucky guy? Yeah, mine usually looked like a honey and peanut butter sandwich.
Honey?
Yeah. Or ham and cheese, no butter, no condiments. And then like some homemade cookies, a juice box.
Oh,
and, I can't sometimes carrots and peanut butter as well.
Okay. And now did you like that or would you want something else?
I liked that, but if I was going to pick something else, my parents everybody else always got kind of cool store-bought cookies, and my parents were the bakers, and sometimes I would trade the cookies for store-bought, which makes no sense.
Yeah, now that you're older, you're like, oh, I was such an idiot.
Yeah, what was I thinking? But on the rare occasion that they didn't have time to bake, my mom would pack me a soda cracker with butter on it and brown sugar, and she would make me 8 of those little crackers all put together, and if I could bring that every day.
Yeah.
I absolutely would. It's so good.
I know. I'm on the same vibe with the sweetness. I think back then, if I could pack my own lunch, my mom made a just layered chocolate cake, and it was so so good. I probably would have cake and cookies every day for lunch if I could. It'd be everything would be homemade from my mother, and if I packed my own lunches, that what it would be.
I love it. What would your kids put in their lunch if they were given the option to pack it? Or what would you put in your lunch when you were a kid? 780-791-1037.
Let's say there's no rules in your house and now your kids run lunchtime and they get to pack all their favorite things. What are they choosing? 780-791-1037. Steph, over on our Facebook page, both Jackie and Amy said their kids are going to choose peanut butter sandwiches and maybe even PB&J.
I believe it because, a lot of schools have gone 0 nut-free zones and kids don't get to bring peanut butter sandwiches ever to school.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because there might be someone allergic in the school that might die if they had peanut butter in their lunch. So I can imagine that if you were a peanut butter lover, you'd be like, I just wish I could bring a sandwich to school.
No kidding. Every day. I was a big sandwich guy. So elementary, I got to walk home. But then high school, I was like busy extracurricular activities here or there. I'd have to sometimes bring my lunch if I didn't drive home. And again, my mother, bless her heart, she would make me sandwiches here and there. And for some reason, just the way she would make a cold cut sandwich for me, the best. The absolute best. So not quite a PB&J, but like a solid cold cut that people would pay like $15 for is like what I crave a lot of the time. From my mom.
Mama Kreitz.
Yes.
Just killing it in the lunch game. I love it. John said that his kids would absolutely bring Halloween candy all year long. No question.
Oh, yeah. Now that everyone probably hears that, every kid's probably changing their answer to Halloween candy. Hey, good morning. It's Shawn, Mix 103.7. Steph, she is off to Mac Island right now, but I have replaced her. No, it's SPCA Pet of the Weekday. Big thank you to Pet Value Downtown in Eagle Ridge. And Misty, you're in. How's it going?
I'm here. Happy Wednesday. It's my favorite day of the week, coming in, giving our dogs a little vacation, a morning outing, if you will. So happy Pet of the Week day. We have Cora here. She is a 2-year-old boxer cross. She's just the most loving dog. I mean, right when we did our photo op there, she just gave me a big old kiss to the face. She knows better, but we're all learning. She is an active girl, so if you're looking for a girl to hit the trails, go play fetch, she's definitely one for you. She loves the males in our kennel, so, she's definitely a ladies' man. She's not so fond of the females, but I mean, when she's that cute, she wants to be the only girl there, right?
Yeah,
so.
and that's the part of when you adopt a dog. You slowly, over the years, just get to adapt them to the world, basically.
Right? So she's perfect. She's up for adoption there. We're open at 12:30 today if you want to come meet her. Yeah.
And yeah, Cora, about medium-sized dog, I would say up to your knee or so, and a beautiful golden brown color that we got going on.
Little white face.
Yeah, she's right by me right now. Hello. And then what does the SPCA have going on right now?
So I know I'm early to the punch here. September's tomorrow, but thank you. A big thank you to our friends at Independent Grocer. Our Pumpkins for Pets fundraiser is back. So this is our 3rd year, I believe, doing it. So we'll announce when we'll have them, but people can come up to the shelter and buy a pumpkin, and all the funds raised will go to the animals in our care. So that will be happening sometime in September, and we're super excited for this partnership this year. So that's a fun time. In October, spooky month, we will have our Halloween photo opportunity. RBD Beauty Photography will be coming to the shelter where people can get pictures of their scaredy cat or their Franken pup, all by donation to the SPCA. We'll also have nail trims there as well. So if you're thinking now, I just got my dog's nails done maybe next month, plan that date around October 2nd. It will happen at the shelter. So it'll be a good day. It'll be fun. We recommend booking a time slot, but we'll always accept walk-ins.
That's right. Misty, thank you so much for coming in today. Everything can be found over on the Facebook page or the website, FMSPCA, right?
.ca.
Thank you, Misty.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.